Hello, hello, and good morning. Good morning, and welcome to the To My Younger Self show, coming to you live on the Dear Daughter page. My name is Zoe Baraka. Today is Tuesday, May 25th. Oh my goodness, we are about to hit the what they call that, the summer solstice, or is it the summer equinox? I'm not sure. Those of you who are good with weather and all kinds of stuff should know what to call it. But it is that time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Summer is here. Actually, I don't think summer gave way to spring at all, because all of a sudden it's like 80 degrees and it's crazy, right? But I am excited to be here, and I'm excited to have you here. Today is an exciting day because we have hopped, okay, from Anglophone Africa to Francophone Africa, and I am very excited about that. So excited. Again, good morning. My name is Zoe Baraka. Listen, as always, I am not able to see you. So please tell me where you are watching us from. I did it right today. I didn't say calling us from, but watching us from. Tell me where you're watching us from. There we go. I did it again. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening in your local dialect. Where I come from, we would say Ken, we will say Tuma, that is Kasal. We will say Akwaba. We will say Indinami. We will say Wezo. We will say Bello. We will say, or is it Bella? I'm not sure, but that is in Moshi. And all kinds of other languages. In Kenya, we would say Karibu sana. We will say Ekabo in Nigeria. Where are you watching us from? Anywhere on this world, let us know where you're watching us from, okay? All right, I have an amazing young man today, and I'm very excited. Good morning from Toronto, Canada. Hi, big sis. As always, as you can see my shirt, just more love for you. Just more. Our bonus, oh my goodness, I have not seen this young man in a long time. One of our very big top fans. Good morning, sir. Karibu sana. It is so good to see you. Listen, today we're doing a hop into Conakry, Guinea. Bella. Yes, Emmanuel. Bella. All the way from Geneva, Switzerland, by way of Burkina Faso, and also Widana in Ghana. So good to see you, my brother. So good to see you. Beverly Ross, all the way here in the United States. So good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you so much for working up and just joining us on the show. I have an amazing, fantastic young man today. He's coming to us by way of Maryland, but also through Conakry, Guinea. The reason why I like Conakry, Guinea is this. I love Kwame Nkrumah. And just a week ago or so, my big sister Elsie and I and another sister of ours were making jokes about Kwame Nkrumah's speeches. And I do know that he passed away in Conakry. So Conakry is very special to me. And today, as I was thinking about Conakry and this young man that is coming on the show, I was thinking how Kwame Nkrumah said on his one of the speeches when he rallied us into independence, and he would say, "Today, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever." I just thought I would throw that in there. I just love it. I love it. So Emmanuel was with us a few weeks ago, and he told a powerful story about retention of power and the releasing of power. And today, this young man picks up the story from where Emmanuel left it, from Ghana all the way from Guinea to Ghana and now to the US. The story has hopped continents, really, quite honestly. This young man's name is Souleymane Balde. He is from Conakry. He gave me a little bit to read about himself, and I'm just going to read it the way he said it, or he sent it to me. He says, "My name is Souleymane Balde. I was born and raised in Conakry, where I started my career. I have more than 13 years of experience with international nonprofits, organization, accounting, and finance. I am currently living in Maryland. I am married with one boy and two girls. I strongly believe that building a good relationship is the key to success, or one of the keys to success. Let me tell you, he has not said too much about himself at all, and this speaks to his character. He is one of the most humble people I have met. Even his voice speaks to humility. And I'm going to let Souleymane come up here and tell us his story without further ado. We're going to bring him all the way from the green room, okay? Hello, Souleymane. Good morning, my brother.
Hey, Zoe. Good morning. How are you?
I am doing very well. Like I said, you're one of the most humble people I know. Even your voice is so low. Can you do me a favor and raise up your voice just a little bit?
Thank you so much for having me in this show, and
You're very welcome, sir. No, thank you. Thank you so
thanks for
much.
what you are doing for the community. You know, you're making these people happy. You're making them smile. They always said smiling is an act of charity. So thanks
Wow.
for doing this for the
Wow.
community, inspiring people.
Wow, did you guys hear that? He says even a smile is an act of charity. He came right out of the bat, like just swinging, okay? All right, over to you, sir. I'm going to let you take it away and tell us your story.
Thanks again, and good morning to your wonderful audience. And thanks for having me in this African Day. Today is May 25th.
Yes.
So happy African Day to everyone. Good morning,
Wow.
good
I
afternoon,
didn't
wherever
even
you are.
realize that. Happy African Day, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so coming to the story, before I hit the ground today where Emmanuel stopped last time, I wanted to share a quick, amazing story for a young sleepwalking boy. That young sleepwalking boy was me when I was a child in elementary school. You know, this when kids are sleeping, always mom said, make sure you wake them up. If she's not at home, make sure you wake them up to go and pee pee in the middle of the night. And my mom was at the store where she used to sell bread. She has a store, and she told my brother to wake me up in the morning, in the night, to go pee pee around 11. So they were watching TV outside. He was excited. He was not focused on what mom said to him to do. And then he came on time and then said, wake up. I was sleeping. Go and pee pee. He did that, but he didn't do it well. He didn't make sure after pee pee and then going back to make sure I go back to the bed. And when I finished peeping, and then he went back to watch the TV.
Wow.
And yes, and now I was sleeping and standing, going back to the bed. I took another direction. I was sleeping, and then I walked through to my mom's store. I was walking. It's around 500 feet from the house
Wow.
to that. Fortunately for me, I didn't meet any. I didn't get any incident when I was going there. And then the good news is my brother, who currently lives in Abuja, he was coming from my mom's store late around 11 p.m. He
Wow.
was coming from my mom's store, and then he met me. He said, Suleiman, where are you going? I said, I'm going to the bed. He said, what? I said, I'm going to the bed. And then he took my hand and then he brought me home and he put me on the bed. I slept. In the morning, everybody said, Suleiman, yesterday we could have lost you. You were walking in the night sleeping. And then you took the direction of the mom's store. And then, to be honest, I didn't believe it, but everybody said the same things. Everybody
Wow.
said the same things. Now, I've been trying to see, I've been asking myself, is this story true or not? You know, everybody said it. I don't know. But from there, anytime I have a responsibility to wake somebody up, I make sure I wake the person and then I follow the person until the person is back to the bed. my
Oh my
kids.
God.
With my kids, anytime I woke them up in the night to go pee pee, even it's in the same room, in the same house, I make sure they don't change the direction from the bathroom to another room. I put them up. My wife said, "Oh, listen, why are you doing this? Let them go." I said, "No, I
I
have
need to
this
stay
on
on
my
my
hand."
post.
Yes,
Wow.
that's
That is a
that's
funny yellow bow story right there. You were supposed to
yes.
go yellow bows.
Okay, so back to the
Wow.
story where Emmanuel stopped last time.
Can I
Uh,
just say though, guys, just so you know, you need to congratulate Suleiman. His English is perfect, isn't it? It's like perfect. And this man actually took a year out to go learn how to speak English. Isn't that amazing? That's fantastic. And also, just a little housekeeping. It looks like the people in my apartment complex decided to mow the lawns this morning. So if you're getting a little feedback, please do forgive me. All right, go ahead.
yes, coming back to where Emmanuel stopped last time.
Yeah.
So I was, this young sleepwalking boy, 11 years ago. I was in Guinea. I had a career. I was a chief accountant of one of the largest USAID project in Guinea. And, when you have a career, you work in somewhere, you always want to go further. And then I saw one position open with the UN, one of the UN agency in Guinea. And then I tried for the position. I was shortlisted. And I was shortlisted. I did the first interview with a panel of group that was good. And then from there, I also was shortlisted for the top two. And unfortunately for me, I was competing with someone who speaks fluently English. And then I went to the interview with the country director. I talked to the country director. He told me, Souleymane, I like you. You have an amazing experience in finance, and then you are young. You can do more than this. But to be honest, try to invest yourself in English because this position required English. And then I don't see you doing this well without English. I said, I really appreciate it because it was a positive feedback.
Right.
And then from there, I said, okay, I have to start working on this. And then I started doing English in my country, but it wasn't working,
Right.
learning English in French-speaking country. Some people do it, but, I couldn't do it well the way I wanted.
Wow.
And at that time, I have my brother who brought me back home when I was a kid, who currently lives in Abuja, and then he was in Togo, working for one of the biggest organization in Togo, and then he had similar experience, and then he decided to leave his job and then go go to Accra and then for English to learn English,
Wow.
and then he went there in 6 months intensive courses. He made it, and then he left his family in Togo. He was, it's 3 hours driving from Accra to
Yes.
Lomé.
Yes.
It's not far. Every
Really
weekend he
not
was
far at
there.
all. Uh-huh.
Every weekend he was there, and it was very good. And then he did it. The good news is, within 9 months, he got an interesting job,
Wow.
and then where he has to move to an English speaking country in Abuja, and then he moved there. It's helped him to
Wow.
improve his English, and then he's doing very well, and then he's one of my role model. And those two things inspired me, said, okay, I have to take action for myself too. And then I
Wow.
decided to go to Ghana, and then he helped me to set me up in Accra for English classes, intensive courses. And then I moved there, and then I did 6 months, and then I added 3 months. At the end of the 9 month, I was able at least to interact with people in English without any interpreter. And I reached out to one of my boss, who was a regional director in Ghana. I said, okay, I'm here in Accra. I'm looking for an internship, at least to improve my English in my profession. I said, okay, let me talk to my staff. And then he talked to these amazing young people where Emmanuel was part of the team. And then they openly accepted my internship.
Wow.
And then I joined them. To be honest, I built a good relationship with these people.
Wow.
So I learned a lot from them. And then they are like a brother. Today, I need something in Accra. I just have to make a call. I need this. I don't have to go. One of the example is when I came back to Ghana, I needed something urgent, and then I had to fly to Ghana, to Accra, to get it. And then I made the call with these people. I told them I need these things. I said, okay, maybe next week I will take a flight. I will go there. They said, no, stay home. You just give us your address. We're gonna get these things and then send it through DHL to your address.
Wow.
And then within 2 weeks, I got these things. You see how important it is building a good relationship?
Yes.
So now, I coming back to the journey in Ghana. So when I learned that after 9 months, and then I decided to go back to Guinea. 9-month internship with them. 9 to 11 years, I decided to go back to Guinea.
Wow.
When I went back to Guinea, I got a good job with one of the biggest mining company in the country. And then I worked there for 3 months. But to be honest, I didn't like the ethical behavior in the company. So I decided to leave. I said, okay, let me leave this job. And then the manager called me. He was expert, a foreigner. He said, why are you leaving? I said, to be honest, I don't like this. I have to leave. He said, no, stay. I said, no. And then I left without a job. In 1 month, I was lucky to get another interview where I was selected to be a country finance manager of a USAID project in Guinea too. And then I stayed there. Few months later, and that's manager on the mining company. He called me. He said, "So we are doing some restructure, and then we are bringing new people. Can you come back to work with us?" I said, "No, I have a new job. Let me stay here, please."
Integrity. Wow.
Yeah, I stayed there for 1 year. After 1 year, I got the opportunity to move to the US with the US DV lottery. And then it was not an easy decision to leave the job and then come to another country again. I said, okay, let me try it, because I wanted to have a degree from the US. I know also if I move here, it will help me to improve my English also. I said, okay, let me try it. I get some advice from people from everywhere. They said, take the risk, go. I said, okay, let me try it. And then I moved here in 2013 with my wife. My wife was pregnant 8 months.
Wow.
And then at that time, she didn't speak any English. We moved to this new country and then tried to rebuild a new life. It was not easy. When you leave your job, a professional job, coming to this country, the most difficult things is rebuilding your career.
Yes.
As an immigrant, everybody knows that in this country. And especially if you're coming from a French-speaking country, you have this language barrier, how to overcome all of that.
Yes.
And then I started looking for a job, interview. It wasn't working. Sometimes I'm shortlisted, but at the end, I don't have any experience in the US. They don't take the risk to give me the job.
Tell me about it.
So I tried, it wasn't working. At that time, I was doing a survival job in one of the natural juice company. I was working for in this freezing area, doing inventory of these juices we are producing in the night, all of that.
Oh my
It
God.
was
Work
freezing.
overnight
Yes.
in the freezer with a degree.
Yes. There
Oh,
is no way. When you come to this country, you have two options. You have two options. Number one, you can reinvent yourself,
mm,
forget about what you have done in the past, and
yeah.
then try new things,
Mm,
or try to rebuild what you had in the past.
mm.
I have those two options. There's no way to
No
give up.
other way.
There's no way to give up. You have somebody
Wow.
at home. You have to take care of. That person doesn't speak English, and I try. I was doing that in the night, and then in the daytime trying to do some interview. One of the friends told me, you know what? There's one organization in New York here.
Mm,
Uh, if you come here, you are a skilled immigrant, and then you have all your paper. They don't give you the job, but at least they prepare you for the job market.
mm.
I said, okay, link me with the organization. I was linked with the organization, and then I did some training with them. They helped me how to prepare my cover letter, my resume according to the US standard, and then they also prepare me for job interview for the markets.
Wow.
And one day they called me. They said, "Oh, we have a mock interview. Do you want to attend it at least to see where you
Like,
are?" I
mm-hmm.
said yes, and I attended the mock interview. The manager said, you have a finance background. So what I'm going to do, I will try to set you up with the finance director and also the grant manager. They can interview you. They can give us the feedback, what we need to improve
Mm-hmm.
from your side. I said, okay, that's good. And then I had the opportunity to attend it. I did an amazing mock interview. And when we were doing the debriefing, they told the manager, this guy is good. He has everything. He's ready for the job market. When you have something, even ask if you have an internship or opportunity, we'll contact you for him. And then the manager was very happy. She said, okay. One day I was at home. She called me. She said, oh, I have an internship opportunity with one of the organization. Are you interested? I said yes. He said it's minimum wage. I said
How much
no.
was the minimum wage, if you don't mind me asking?
$8 an hour.
Ah, Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Yes, I said I want it.
Oh
So,
God.
and I had the opportunity to do the interview with the finance manager of the organization. They said, okay, listen, we need an intern. So let's do the interview. We did the interview. They wanted someone who has experience with QuickBooks. QuickBooks is the accounting software they use. And
Mm.
then I have been using that software since Ghana.
Wow.
I know how to use it. And then I explained everything. They were happy. They said, okay, we want. So let me talk to the director, and then maybe you're going to have a 30-minute interview with her. And then she talked to the director calls me, and then I talked to the director. I did the interview. The director said, you know what, seeing your resume, you are overqualified for this
They were
position.
gonna take it away. Oh my
Yes,
God.
do you want this? I said yes. He said, why? And I come from Guinea. It's a new environment, but I have experience. I want to rebuild my career. Whatever it's take, I'm ready to do it. He said it's $8 an hour. I said yes. Okay.
Okay.
So now how to combine this one, the $8 an hour working full time, and you have rent waiting for you on the other side, or the expensive. I said, okay, I can work in the daytime from Monday to Friday, and then Friday night and Saturday nights keep my old job, and then work
Wow.
there, and then at least Monday I can come and continue. I said, okay. I was doing that for 2 months, and fortunately for me, During 1 month, so I had another experience. I have another opportunity with one of the organization for a job. I applied. They called me for the job. I did the interview. They said, "Okay, that's good. We need someone who speak French or do this, all of this." I said, "Okay," but they said there's one issue. Do you know the relationship between where you are doing internship right now and us? I said, "No." They said, where you are working right, where you are doing the internship right now, that organization was a department of our organization. So if we have to take you, if you have to give you an offer, we have to call them, talk to them. I said, okay.
Oh my God.
And then they called my organization. They said, okay, this person apply, he's good. We want to give him a job. So can you tell us what is it? And then they said, okay, he's very good. And then when I came back on the Monday, they called me. They said, okay, these people called us. They said, you apply for a job there. I said, yes. And they explained me everything. They said, okay, so we want to give you an offer here if you can stay, but it's up to you. Feel free to take it or go there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay. And then I had the offer from my current organization. I said, okay, I'm not taking the risk going over there because I know this organization. I have been here for 1 month.
Wow.
So I'm taking the offer, whatever it is. And then I got the
Old
job.
organization, you mean?
Yeah, the same organization where
Yes.
I was doing
Wow.
the internship. And I said, okay. So I was going home with the director. I was we are at 28th floor, and then taking the elevator. I was with the director in the elevator during that 30 second, and then she asked me, "Oh, are you happy to work with us?" I said yes. Do you want the job? I said yes. Can you imagine when the boss asks you, "Do you want to work with us?"
Oh my God.
I said yes. So I said okay, and then I went home. A few days later, I received an email for the job offer, and then I accepted it. And then I built a good relationship with everybody. My boss liked me, and then in 2017, when she was leaving, and then she made a recommendation to give me a position because I can do what she was doing. So,
Wow.
and then she recommended me. But the good news is when I was working with her, I told her I want to go back to school. She said, that's the good things. Go back to school. I'm happy to give you some flexibility. You know, you can take your master degree. And then I went to Morrow College. I did my MBA in business management, but concentration in finance. So from 2016 to 2017, I went full time.
And worked
Full time. Yeah, full-time job, full-time work. Full-time work, full-time school. I did it. It was, sometimes I have a friend, she always asks me, Suleiman, how did you do this? I said, to be honest, I made it, but I don't know how to explain it to you. I did
Wow.
it, and I was graduated in 2017 with 3.91 GPA.
Come on.
Yeah.
And English is your second language.
Yes, I did it.
Amazing.
I did that, and one of the things I was proud when I was doing this school, you know, I was with one of the friends. I attended the same high school and then university in Guinea, and then he was here in the US, and he came before me because he went to France and then did his master degree there, and then he came back here, came to US, and then he was trying to go back to school, but motivation was lacking. Something was lacking, and then he was not in the professional world because he is an excellent IT guy. And I used to tell him, try to go back to school, try to go back to school. And then the day of my graduation, he was there. He came to stay with me and my family. And then after graduation, he said, "You are no more going to tell me go back to school. This action I saw because you came here with family working full time. You did it. I can do it.
So he went back to school.
The next semester, he registered the same school I attended, and then he did it full time. He did it full time, and he graduated with a higher GPA, and then he got an internship with New York Hospital chain, and then he did internship, and then finally he got a job with them. He is right now an IT manager in New York City.
Oh my
So the
God.
takeaway is, whatever you're doing, do it well. You don't know who is watching you. You are not alone. Because this guy was watching me, and then I inspired him without knowing.
Right.
Yes, I'm very proud of him. He is very smart. He's an
Wow.
IT guy. So that's the story with the school. And then coming back to work, and then I was graduated, my boss left, and then I stayed with the organization. And in 2000, last year, August, my director, who I was reporting to, got an interesting job with one of the largest foundation in the world. And then she said, okay, she's taking the opportunity, but she wrote to the boss of the organization I'm working for right now. She said, I'm leaving, but I believe in Souleymane. He can do this job. He can run the whole finance department and the administration. Recommending him for the CFO job, the chief finance officer. And then
Wow.
the boss, the executive secretary said, agree. Everybody loves him. Everybody likes him. Let's give him the job. And then they gave me the job. And they gave me the job. My director moved to the new foundations. That director, she's like a sister to me. Anything I need, I call her, advice, all of that. She's my mentor. She is wonderful.
Wow.
She treated me like a kindergarten when I came here.
Oh my
Because
God.
she said, English is your second language. I'm gonna check everything she write, every report, the spelling, all of this, and then she sent back to me. I corrected. It was hard, but I like it. She helped me. She's my mentor.
Wow.
And when I got the job, I wanted to find someone in my department, and then for an accounting position, because I have another accountant, at least to have two accountants. And we advertised the job, and then we get a lot of applicants. But I told my team to shortlist the position and then give me at least the 5 top. And then what is amazing is when I got the 5 top resume on my table, I saw one of the resume with one of the colleagues I worked with 11 years ago in Ghana.
No. And this is
Yes.
wow, the same team where Emmanuel was on.
Yes.
We're on in Ghana.
Yes. One of the colleague there. I was not directly reporting to him, but he was in the team. But we built a good relationship with all of these people.
Wow.
And when I saw it, I checked the 5 top. I said, yeah, this guy, I know him. I know he's one of the people who taught me QuickBooks. I know from the professional side, this guy, he can do it. I said, okay. And then I called Emmanuel. I said, oh, I saw this guy resume. So, I was not interacting sometimes directly with him, but what do you think about him? It's always good to, people change. It's always good to ask. And then I asked Emmanuel. Emmanuel said he's still the same. He's very well. He has got another experience in another country, and also in the US, because he was in the US now. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna give him the opportunity to go through the process, and then we'll see the outcome. And then he went through the process. He did everything with all the other candidates, and then he was shortlisted with the top 2.
Oh my God.
And then the top 2, I did the interview with the top 2, because the person will report to me.
Mhm.
And then I did the interview with him, the same process with the other candidate. And then this candidate, so there was one area where he was first compared to the other candidates. And then the second point also, in terms of reference, right now we're working from home. It's
Yeah.
always good to work with someone bet down someone you don't know, because you never know. Working from home, you are not sitting physically with the person every day. I said, okay. I did the report to the team. I said, this here is the things. They are both good, but this guy, I know him. I know his moral. I know he's going to be working from home. So he has also the experience. So if you ask me to choose, I will choose him. So what do you think? They said, no, we're going with your idea because you know him. It's better to
Wow.
go with him. And then I said, okay, let's give him the job. And then we gave him the job.
Give him the
He's
job.
very, he's very good. He's wonderful. It's always good, relationship. I think I believe in it. I believe in it.
Wow.
This guy, I don't know if you know him, John Maxwell. He's one of the
Yes, one of the best management people in the world
yes,
right now.
in leadership. In one of his book, Winning with People, he said, uh, good relationship are the foundation for achievement. And then he also said he said, the skills you use plus the people you choose give you the success, equal success. So
Oh,
I like this book. It's always good to invest in people.
wow. 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 I mean, the chat room is blowing up. I mean, ridiculously blowing up. I am blown away, and I personally don't even have words anymore. Um, wow. What a powerful story about relationships. You're even quoting John Maxwell. This is with English being your second language. I know it sounds like it's not a big deal, but it is because of the way you learned English and the fact that you had to jump from one country to the other and leave a good job and all kinds of things just so you could learn English. That is the most amazing story I have heard. Wow. Listen, guys, welcome. I know I didn't get a chance to say welcome to a few of you. I see Francisca Ado here. So good to see you. Says, how are you? Akosia Frimpong, Lily Espinal. I see you guys. I see you guys. Nana Akoa. I see you. Yidana. I see you. Caro is here. Caro is one of our storytellers. Actually, most of these people here have been on this show telling their own personal stories. Guys, I appreciate you. Some of the comments are, Vix's Elsie says the skills you use plus the people you choose give you success. And she puts fire up there. This is amazing. I have another woman that I love dearly. Pastor Teresa is here. Good morning, ma'am. How are you? Caro Akinyi says, divine connections. You never know who you will connect. I guess she's trying to say who you will connect with, and that God bless you. One of the things I saw Emmanuel post was something about the elevator. He says that everywhere is a good place to build relationships, even in the elevator. In the filmmaking world, we call that the 10-second elevator pitch. You gotta go right now, 10 seconds, boom. So my God, my God, my God. There's so many other, Yidana says a very profound thing. He says, Souleymane was more than ready when each opportunity knocked, and he even has options, which opportunity he should open the door to. So much grace upon his life. There's just so many comments here that I wish I could just read each and every one of them, but you can take time to read it. I was reading it for your benefit too, sir. My goodness, what a powerful way. First, on Africa Day, which you reminded us of so graciously, and also to end the month of May in. Thank you. Wow.
Welcome.
Wow. Guys, just so you know, we're on YouTube also at the To My Younger Self channel on YouTube. So go in there. Someone reminded me, you do not remind your viewers to go to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to start doing that. Please go on YouTube. Find us on To My Younger Self. You're going to see me with a little phone to my ear. That's me. Yes. That is the icon right there for To My Younger Self. And just hit the subscribe button, please. And God bless you for doing that. And Souleymane was right. Even a smile is an act of charity. So remember that today, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, no matter how tasking it is, remember to smile, because in that act, you do not know whose life you are touching. Okay. Emmanuel says here, I can see Souleymane has QuickBooks on his desktop. The funny thing is, some of us don't know what in God's name QuickBooks are. And oh my God, what lovely children you have. We're just being nosy all up in your business right now. But sir, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. Listen, guys, a few housekeeping announcements. In the month of June, we're trying to run some kind of a sisterhood club type thing, because yours truly was born in June, and I figured, hey, why not? Plus, To My Younger Self will be a year old. Can you believe it? We've been doing this every week consistently for 1 year. Wow. It has to be God, and it has to be His grace. And I could not have done this without the help of our line producers. And I'm going to just put up their name here just to say a big thank you. And if you have a chance, if you're watching, clap for them. Elsie Dixon, all the way in Toronto, just doing a lot of groundwork for us on this show. Sadinama Vevo, thank you. Yidana in Ghana Tamale. Wow, this guy works. He works for this show. And one day I will be able to pay all of them. But that is the importance of good relationships. All these people, they've been my friends for a couple of years now, and they've become like family, and they have the show's best interest at heart, and they are helping. Sometimes I forget, and they help me. God bless you guys. I appreciate you. And I will see everybody in June. There's one last comment that I thought I should definitely read. And yes, this amazing, funny woman, Abby Coleman. I love her. She runs a Saturday morning show also that is very powerful. And she is clapping, and Abby Dixon, Elsie Dixon is also clapping. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, Abby's clapping for Elsie. Okay, I see it now. And one last thing before you go, Emmanuel says that I just discovered another version of Souleymane. I am proud of you, bro. Keep shining on. And indeed,
Thank you so much.
We all on this platform are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. You've done amazing work, not only for yourself, but to Guinea, and of course to Africa as a whole, because if all Africans in the diaspora are working this diligently like you are, we will move mountains. Indeed, we are moving mountains. And I hope that we get to learn off of each other and build good relationships. Definitely, you're one of the numbers I am definitely keeping, because I'm going to be blowing up your phone a lot.
No problem. Anytime.
Thank you so very much, sir. And guys, it's Tuesday. It is hot. It's sunny. Please, please, please do yourself a favor. 1, smile a lot, because it's an act of charity. 2, build relationships and welcome the month of June with joy, because I was born in June. I will see you guys in June, okay? God willing. Alrighty. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Medasi.
Oh, hey-oh. He threw it in there. He said midasi. Yes, that is thank you in tree, right? Yes, wonderfully. And I was actually, thank you so much for reminding me. Please, 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 do you have any last words?
I just want to thank your wonderful audience. You know, they are the one who inspiring us to do this.
Yes.
So thank you so much, and then keep building good relationship with people, and also whatever you're doing, make sure you do it well. You don't know who is watching you, who are you inspiring. You know, you are not alone. No one is alone.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
No one is ever alone. And Elsie has something here in French. Can you read that out to us?
Mes félicitations, Monsieur Balde. Congratulations, Mr. Balde.
And we will end on that, sir. Congratulations again. And thank you so much for being on the show. We hope to see you soon.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.